Yo, what's good? It's welcome to another episode of your favorite after church podcast, the KNoWKi podcast. I'm your man Spaces.
Hey, I go by your boy Ma.
It's there every day.
What's going on, fellas? How was y'all last week?
It was great.
Hey, blessings.
It's cool, man. My week, last week was cool. So I guess we'll get right into it. What did y'all catch the get to listen to the J. Cole album?
Did
You didn't get to listen to it, Mom? Why you shake your head like that?
I just didn't. Probably not gonna listen to it really neither. Probably for a long time. I'm not gonna just like. I ain't really know. I'm not sitting up here saying J. Cole is horrible or anything like that. Don't mix my words.
you from
up.
down south, bro?
I understand that. That's cool. That's great. That's dandy. But I'm just not a J. Cole, huge J. Cole fan like that. I get around to it to listen to it when I want to, whenever I do. But I'm not a big stickler for people. Oh, J. Cole album come out. We sitting up here waiting at 12 o'clock. I got shit to do. I don't got time to be waiting around and knowing when new albums or whatever coming out. If it come across my timeline or in my Apple, yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. But if it don't, I'm not going out my way to. These niggas don't care about us no way. So I stopped caring about them. And I go for everybody, even the people I really fuck with on my rap thing. I don't be falling in love with trying to get new stuff that they doing, anything like that. Fuck them. That's how I feel. I know y'all probably like, what the fuck you saying all that, but that's how I feel.
No, I mean I get it. You said you caught it, right?
Yeah, man. I checked it out, man. It came on my timeline. So you know what I'm saying. On my ride down, to Indy, I got 3.5 hours. I got plenty of time to listen to shit. Shit, I was watching Django yesterday on my ride down. So, yeah. I thought the album was. Solid. It is definitely not Forest Hill Drive. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was solid. It's a long album. Like the nigga got like 24 tracks or some shit like that. But I thought the second or the first 1/3, like the 2/3 of the album. Let me put it like that. The second third of the album. I thought that was better than like the kind of the beginning, but I thought he started. It's like a snowball where he started to get his groove. So if he able to, like, I think he's talking about a tour. I wouldn't, because I went to when he did the Forest Hill Drive concert. Me and my brother, we got some seats. We were sitting in the bleeds, and if he got like some more seats where I can sit in the bleeds, I go check that out for like $75.
Now I'm with you on that
But
because
yeah, the album was solid.
my son is a huge J. Cole fan. So if he do go on tour,
Can't hear you, Mo.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Jay, every day?
Yeah, I can hear you.
But you can't hear me?
But you
No,
can't.
I can't hear you.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna come back in and do it again.
Yeah. You might need
What
to
was he
come
saying?
back to Jay. He was just saying his son is a J. Cole fan.
Okay.
But what you said, like he feel you on possibly going to a concert. I think that's what he was saying. But you might need to leave and come back too, though. I don't know.
Let's see.
That's better. You get me now?
All right, I'm gonna leave and come back because I can't hear.
No. But what I was saying, like Jerry Day said, for a tour now, that's different. My son is a real huge J. Cole fan. So if he so happens to go on tour, I will try to get some tickets to take my son because he always wanted to. He really loved J. Cole, so I will do that. But I just didn't really want to make it seem like, oh no. But it's just that, you know me, I don't care about a lot of shit, bro. I care about my friends, my homies. I don't be caring about these celebrity niggas. And the way some of these people put people on pedestals, this shit just be blowing me. So, like when
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear now?
Yeah, I get Jay every day. You hear me, Jay?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, it's just the way sometimes and I'm not talking in particulars, but the way like people just we got much more important shit going on and people just going crazy over this J. Cole shit, like waiting at 12 o'clock. Like, bro, y'all ain't got no jobs, y'all ain't got shit to do, y'all ain't got no families. Like, I'm not saying y'all did that, but it was like people, like you really, really heard people on the internet talking about they waiting at 12 o'clock to listen to the album talking about this the greatest shit ever already and all this other shit. Like, this shit been out of 2 hours.
Yeah, it's definitely not the greatest shit ever. That being said, I mean, I kind of understand what people, it's kind of like back in the day, man, when we would wait for, we'll wait for a video game or people wait for
Okay.
sneakers and shit like that. It's not.
You're right. You're right. I had to
It kind of gives you that nostalgia as far as like people not putting out decent music like that, at least mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, though. You're right.
J. Cole's mainstream, so like yeah, you're gonna have people that's waiting for that new album to drop. It's been a little minute since he's dropped an album, and especially since the might delete later. So they're curious on what he had to say. He dropped the mixtape, and people like, oh man, is it gonna go in? But I thought he had some solid tracks on the album for sure.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. Now, J. Cole can't spit. I'm not saying J. Cole is a bad rapper. I'm just like I'm not one of the hugest fans. I listen to his shit when it come across, but you ain't gonna have J. Cole like in my tops and my favorites and stuff like that. And J Every Day is right. I'm racking like a real old head right now, irritated about this shit. I'm acting like a real old head. That's all.
I think Mom said North Carolina ain't the South, boy. Say North Carolina ain't the South.
That nigga was tripping though, Jay. That nigga was bugging. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah, he was tripping.
Because really, all you gotta do is just go south. I mean, south of the Mason-Dixon line is south.
That's worked for me.
Yeah, and sometimes
for me.
Yeah, and sometimes I fuck around and I'll be putting Indiana and Cleveland and Ohio in there too at the very tip of that because it's right by the southern part of them two states. I put them in there too.
Indiana definitely feel like it's down south.
Yeah, what I'm saying. So I don't know what he was talking about, but go ahead, Spaces. That's your boy though.
Yeah, he did exactly what is the reason why he's one of my favorite rappers. It started off. I'm kind of like J Every Day. The 2/3 of I could listen to it all the way through. Again, I can listen to it all the way through, straight through. I didn't catch maybe I need to listen to it a few more times, but I didn't catch any track that I would skip over. So to me, it's a straight playthrough album. But I thought it was cool. He painted pictures, he told stories, and I like he switched up to his lyricism to me a little bit in this one, a lot of it in this one. Like the way he made connections with words and the way he structures his rhymes. I liked it. And he switched. He even said that in one of the songs, he said, I'm out here doing something to the effect of I'm out here doing this while your favorite rapper is struggling to switch up their flow or something like that, struggling to find their voice or whatever he said. I liked it. I definitely recommend it as a playthrough. And for me, it was definitely along the lines of what J Every Day was saying. It was one of those, I got time to listen to it, so I got time to listen to it. I definitely was not waiting at 12 o'clock to listen to it.
You sure?
I promise. I'm
just fucking with you.
After I sent it to the group chat, when I sent it to the group chat, I didn't listen to it until like 3 hours later.
Oh, okay. And I had a question for you too. Let me let you finish, but I got a question to follow up on everything you said.
Yeah, I liked what was it? KOD. This one is kind of a mixture of, I don't want to say mixture because I need to listen to Forest Hill Drive again, but like I said, he just told some nice stories. I like the lyricism, how he switched up. He kept you guessing on what he was saying in a lot of the cases and a lot of his bars. But I thought it was solid, for real, solid overall.
Okay.
Yeah, before you ask your question, Ma, I like that. What is it? Still love her. I love her again. I love her again. It's like the rendition of Common's "I Used to Love Her" when he's talking about hip hop. You remember Common's "I Used to Love Her"?
No, I didn't do a whole lot of Common.
Okay, do you ever watch the movie Brown Sugar?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the movie Brown Sugar is kind of loosely based off Common's "I Used to Love Her." So in the song, in the background, you hear Common say, what is it? I never had a love like this. You know that song? So that's from Common and Erykah Badu's track. but I think it's called what the fuck? I think it's called "I Still Love Her"
I
or
love her
"I Love
again.
Her Again." Yeah, "I Love Her Again." That's what it is. But I like that because it's kind of like a ode to hip hop again.
Yeah, there was another one that I think it was 2-6. It was one of the early tracks in the album. It was like the first 2 or 3 songs, one
Hmm.
of
Yeah.
them. It was definitely like an old school Lupe Fiasco kick push type of vibe in that song. I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I like this. He paying, I don't say paying homage, but just kicking it back to old school, like around that era when Lupe Fiasco was doing kick push.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I liked it. I thought it was solid. I say that, yeah, J. Cole's definitely further solidified. He's out of the, I don't say the doghouse, but he's off punishment, moving down from my list because he, backed out of the beef, whatever. He did it for his spiritual and personal reasons, whatever. I respect it. But I pulled him back up.
My question was, why the question not going around that is J. Cole too old to be rapping?
No, I don't think J. Cole too old to be rapping.
Uh,
But I don't think J. Cole has ever taken off time to go do anything else. I think that's just what he's, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking about like last week when we talked about T.I.
yeah.
Um and then on top of that, it never struck me to have the same subject matter.
What you mean?
So like they didn't rap about the same things.
Who Ti and then like J. Cole?
Right. Yeah. They don't
Yeah.
rap about the same
So
things.
so it only be you'll be too old if you're still rapping about like what so you're too old to rap if you're what rapping about killing violence and stuff like that?
Yeah, if you're rapping about killing violence, of course, like things like that, selling drugs, like it has to be. I guess it has to be relatable to your life. You know what I mean? But um, let me see. It has to be like you have to put in some type of storytelling thing to me in order for it to be like relevant. Like Nas, right? So Nas is one that he's considered a great storyteller. Nas is what 50 years old, still
Yeah.
rapping. Right? Nas has never taken off time to go do comedy or no shit like that. But but what I'm saying is that Nas know how to put the things. It's not really about him per se. You could take him up out of it, and you can put any black person in a city, and this intercity, and this would be a story about them.
Oh, okay. You still listen to Ti, right? Have you listened to his like mostly all his albums? Every day?
Yeah, I listen. Yeah, I listen to Ti. I haven't. I've listened. I can't remember the last album that I really checked out,
Okay.
but I mean, I haven't listened to him probably within the last maybe 3-4 years.
Okay. Spaces, you ever listen to Ti?
Yeah. I
You
listen
listen
to
to mostly all his albums.
I listened to probably about 4 of his albums, but Urban Legend was the only one that I can play all the way through, and I gave the most listening hours to. I'll say that much.
Okay. But T.I.'s never like really, he's always like, to me, all T.I. albums are like I was saying last time, it's like he talks about different things. He don't talks about like he's talking about in his early stages about, trapping and all that other stuff. But as he got older, he's talking about different things. So that's why I'm trying to see why was the question that T.I. is too old to rap, but not the same thing about every other rapper.
Is people still gravitating to Ti versus J Cole? Like, I feel like J Cole still has a younger audience than Ti. I don't feel like anybody's really gravitating. I feel like people around our age still like Ti. I
Yeah.
don't hear younger people talking about they want to like you know what I mean. Like if J Cole were to have a concert, it's going to be probably a lot of younger people in that concert.
True.
Then I don't think it's gonna. So I think that J Cole still knows how to galvanize the young people, and
Okay.
I don't think Ti really can really do that. Plus,
Okay.
I also think that his J Cole's reach, what I mean, is a lot broader than Ti's right now. He just has a larger reach.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when it comes to that, I think it's what you're rapping about that makes all the difference. Like if somebody, if J. Cole was talking about getting going to the club, making music like that, I'm like, all right, I'm too old for that. I'm pushing 50, bro. Or is he somewhere around there?
He's 41.
41.
Yeah, J. Cole 41. J. Cole and T.I. in the same age range.
Yeah.
T.I. was born in 81, I think, some shit like that. So
yeah, J. Cole was born in 85 with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I definitely if you're like me,
he just had a fucking birthday. His birthday was January 28th. I didn't even know that. He Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
Who J. Cole?
Yeah, J. Cole. I didn't even know that. That's why I just looked him up to see how old he was before I asked that question.
Yeah, if you're like me when it comes to rapping, the person that's rapping needs to tell a story, then J. Cole's a rapper for you. This album is a rapper for you. This album is the album for you. But if you're one of those, like I was listening to 2K's live stream and he was playing, I forget who it was, what song it was, whatever the case. And this person was repeating probably 2 phrases throughout the entire song. It's trash to me. So it depends on what you like. Okay, so
hold on, real quick, don't get me wrong, because I was listening to Pusha T and them shits last year. You know, Pusha T, what's their new album? Came out last. Didn't they get nominated for a Grammy?
They won.
But they won.
They won a song. They won for a song or something like that. I think whatever song they had with Kendrick, they won. Yeah. Whatever song that was, what they had with Kendrick, they won with that song.
That album was a banger. Album also was a banger. So. And those guys are elder than T.I.
Yeah, to me, I think it's if you personally like the person. If you like them, you're gonna make every excuse, to like, oh, they ain't gotta be too old or whatnot like that. Then it is the vice versa or whatnot. Because I don't think J. Cole is too old, or I don't think T.I. is cold. And I'm on the same sentiment of y'all. Nigga, if you still talking about you selling drugs and shit like that when you live in a gated community with a motherfucking $5 million house, nigga, you're lying. So I'm with y'all on the same system of that, but I don't think none of them are too old to rap. I just asked the question. I wanted to know. I wanted to know what was the big difference.
Yeah, it ain't really no difference. Like, it's just
like what you rapping about.
About what you rapping about, and it's a personal preference at the end of the day.
That's a fact. It's always that.
Them niggas could rap until they 70. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's always a bias, but we don't like to, as people, as human beings, we don't like to say it's a bias. You want to try to act like you're on the up and up when a lot of times, sometimes you do be on the up and up, but a lot of times you do be on a bias type tip. Because every day know right now, and we talk about basketball and we start talking about niggas with a K, I don't like them niggas.
With a K?
Yeah, it's just a running joke that we got. J every day I know, and DXPH know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, a little sassy ass nigga.
Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving.
And it's just a running joke. They say that all the time. I think Stogie is the only dude I like that name start with a
K. All right, man. We're going to move on to the next thing. So thank you guys for kicking with us. Share this with 2 people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. Okay, so this is one.
Tell them we need to put the link in the whatchamacallit too.
To
join probably if they could. Yeah, that nigga from Germany. He was born in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Who? That nigga ain't even American.
Who?
J. Cole. That nigga was born in Germany.
Let me see this. All right.
Martin Lawrence was born in Germany too.
Who?
Martin.
Yeah, he ain't American neither then.
Deport them all. So this is something Jay Everyday sent to us. And this is actually something that I came across, but I didn't really watch it. Let's see here. Here it is. All right, so apparently Chingy spoke out about we know Chingy, and he had the song right there. And
the song what?
Me, right there. Chingy disappeared off the map, right? For me, he disappeared off the map. And I didn't know why until later on at some point in life, found out that he was allegedly with he was found with a trans woman or whatever. So this video that I didn't watch gives him is his explanation about what's going on or what his side of the story.
Took a picture of me being nice to a fan who came up and was excited to meet me and saying how much of a fan they was and just wanted a picture because they love my music and stuff. And I took the picture. And they based a 2-year relationship line off of that.
You destroyed his life.
No,
for fun.
Adam, no, I didn't. I'm gonna be real. I was young. I was 19. I was a backup dancer. I was working for a show that was with Shauna the rapper. Chingy opened up for one of the shows. On Chingy, so I wanted to get a picture. He was very welcoming. People were in my ear saying, Sid, you gotta do something with this because you're a trans woman. They're not gonna pay no attention to you. This was, mind you, 2010. Trans women were not being looked at for anything.
I was finna stop taking pictures with homosexual individuals. And nothing against them, but now I thought like that's what they gonna do. Didn't want to be compromised at all.
No one was talking about Chingy at that time. I actually made the world start talking about him again. But I became a warm-hearted, good person in my soul. I apologized. I tried to make things right.
But then you know what type of individual I am? I said to myself, all of them didn't do that to me. They don't deserve that. And so I still took pictures with homosexual people when they wanted to take a picture with me. Because that's the type of heart.
Wait, did it start replaying? My audio was
no. It was finishing up.
My fault. What I stopped it. Oh shoot! Hold on.
The heart I got. I ain't gonna stop being me because somebody decided to be evil. That's gonna come back on them.
How did you deal with that?
My main thing was I'm thinking like, ain't nobody gonna believe that. I ain't getting nobody no reason to believe nothing like that.
Right.
But I think a lot of people wanted it to be true because it was outlets that was talking about it and talking to that individual. And I ain't never heard nobody be like, well, let's get Chingy on the phone. Let's call up Chingy. These are radio personality people that I've been hung out with, that I knew. So I was like, why ain't none of these people call me up to see my take on this? I was really hurting inside because all I ever had growing up was my music. If you know me, you knew when I was in first grade, I just sat in there writing raps. So that's all I ever had was my music. That was the goal. And eventually the individual told the truth. It came out. Now, by the time they told the truth, it came out, damage done. It's pretty much over with today, for real.
But you still have somebody
But you still got somebody to say
at
something.
you.
But the damage was done. I had a MasterCard, credit card deal, like with my own MasterCard. I was finna sign to Interscope. I was on LA on yachts and shit, eating fruit with these people, talking about album deals. And I had a lot going on at that time. Boy, when that hit, gone. Somebody
was eating fruit
of me.
He said he was eating fruit with these people.
He was eating fruit.
Yeah, he was eating fruit. No, he was just talking about, and I guess maybe my question is why it's not even about celebrities really, but we do, we are quick to call specifically black men gay. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I've done it before. You know what I mean? I put myself, I say, yeah, hey, that nigga might be, but that's more so a joke. But, and even with the whole Chingy situation, I'm like, damn, he fucking with Sydney Starr. And so Sydney Starr, I believe, is from Chicago. And so why is it that we're quick to call, or, our community is quick to call black men gay?
You want to go first, Bridges?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I mean, I can go.
Yeah, go ahead. You go. I want to hear your thoughts first.
I think, why is it? Because I actually think about this a lot. It's just the ultimate insult to try to aim at a man. It's just the ultimate insult. And for whatever reason, people just immediately, a lot of people immediately go to that. And a lot of times people resort to that when they don't have any other insult to throw at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it a lot, and it's happened to me. I remember somebody a long time ago. It was me and this girl was having a conversation. She started getting mad at the fact that I was putting up good arguments against what she was saying, and she immediately, soon into the, I don't know how long we were talking, but into the conversation, started calling me gay. She even started.
She said you had a hankering,
right? Like she started saying all the worst things you can imagine to try to insult me, and needless to say, I'm not talking to her anymore. Haven't talked to her since. But it's just the ultimate insult, and people specifically that resort to that, oftentimes they just trying to use that to get you to shut up. Either that or get a rise out of the situation.
Understandable. Mom, what you think?
I'm a totally agreeance with Spaces. Like I was going to say the same thing. It's like the total insult. That's how the quickest way you can get like a black man like off his square. You get him emotional real quick on that, and it takes time for you to grow up and for you to be an adult. Because like now at this big beautiful age I am, I got a fucking wife, kid. I don't care if you call me like gay or whatever. Okay, so and it's a lot of people out here gay as hell and rich to the motherfucker. So I don't get it, but that's just the way to do it. And like Jerry Day said, I think we all have done it. I think we all are guilty of doing it. I know sometimes I'm not for to sit up here and be like out flat like in the public like this, but I think in our private conversations we've always said it. We had mad conversations about it. But I think on with Spaces, like it's the ultimate like disrespect. It's the ultimate when you say a black man did anything type of homosexual or anything like that, it can start a fight real quick. You see with the Corey Holcomb and the situation. The Corey Holcomb and the Anton Daniels situation. It gets that, it goes from 0 to 100 just like that in an instant. Motherfucker ready to crash out and throw everything they done built, everything they done worked hard for over that one moment of them calling you gay or whatever, saying you doing sexual acts or anything like that. I think that's just it is what it is. And it always is kind of, like, I don't want to say it, but it's like black men and black women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just put it on black women. I don't want to just put it on black men because black women will be quick to say that too. If you don't want to holler at them, if you don't think they're that much attractive, if you don't want to give them what they want or whatever like that, oh, you just gay. That's why you don't want to pay my bills. Like, nigga, I'm gay because I want to pay your bills? That's crazy. Because I don't want to buy you a drink, I'm gay.
Right.
That's wild. So I'm totally with Spaces on that one. Like, it's just try to get you a total insult, and that's what I was going. But I wanted to see if he had another angle with it, how he was coming. But that's exactly what I thought. I thought about it's just the total. That's like the total disrespect right there. Like that's one of the top. I think if you put it on the spectrum of our community, or our culture, our blackness, or whatever like that, that'll be probably one of the top 3 ounces. It's totally disrespectful.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of you all. I think that, without having any evidence to back it, just to call somebody gay. And, a lot of times I suspect a motherfucker might be gay. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, I feel like it's thrown at people, even if like it's like this person ain't even showing no tendencies. You see what I mean? Like he's not even showing tendencies of being gay. And, our community would be like, oh, that motherfucker he gay. Like, what did he do? What did he do? Or what did he say? Or, what's the tendencies? So, yeah, that was just something that, like I said, it came across the timeline. I thought it was interesting because you have a person that really destroyed this man, this man's career. At the end of the day, right? Right. You know what I'm saying? He said he was about to sign with Interscope. So to me, it's also saying, though, because this man was, allegedly dealing with a transgender or dealing with, a homosexual, as he said, that those companies weren't accepting of that. As much as they want to sit up here and talk about how, motherfuckers should be coming out and it's okay to be gay. But as soon as you find out that he's fucking with a transgender, now all of a sudden it's like, no, we don't want to sign you to American Express. You see what I'm saying? MasterCard, Interscope.
Hey, you know what I just thought about when you said that, right? When you said, when we find out that he gay, all I thought about was the motherfucker Dave Chappelle meme. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's the first thing that come to my mind when you said that. Gotcha.
And at the end of the day, it was all allegedly the shit wasn't even true, right? Because you have Sydney Starr that came out and said, you know what, I was lying, right? And I mean, he did. That person did a wonderful job as far as kind of deflecting something out. Well, that person did a wonderful job as far as deflecting and saying people were telling that person that they should do something else. Like, oh, well, they should do something with it. Like, you know, just because they took a picture, oh, you should do something with it. Instead of really owning up to it and say, you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, I guess that person did own up to it, but it was just like, you could have just came out and be like, yeah, it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. It's like years later and shit, you know, because for the longest, I thought, I ain't gonna lie, after that came out, I'm like, damn, Chingy be fucking with the transgenders, you know? So,
Chingy like a little extra sausage on his breakfast plate.
Yeah. He like a little man milk.
He like his eggs runny. Yeah.
The funny thing about the situation, because I Googled when did it come out, allegedly the whole situation is 2010, right?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine 10 years later, 15 years later, that would have been completely acceptable in today's age, in today's times.
Shit, he probably would have got even more people on his boat, on his bandwagon, and you know, he probably would have took it even farther. Because at one point, Chingy was red-hot out here in these streets. Them St. Louis niggas was like kind of like they had motion.
They did.
So with that, and he coming out like a transgenders, he would have had a whole nother fan base on him on his he did.
Yeah, so it's terrible, man, because he, like I said, he had for his time in music, he had the radio on lock. Yeah. He had videos on lock.
And that's what you needed back in the day. Back in our day, you needed the videos and you need the radio. It wasn't really streaming like that. If you had those two, you had a radio top hit, yeah, you gone. You could tour off that for like a couple of years.
And you know what? To me, in this situation, is just unfortunate because you can throw out these gay allegations. You can throw out these, you know, a person dealing with a transgender, and people ain't got you ain't got no evidence of shit. You just sitting over here just talking. You know what I mean? That, to me, at the end of the day, that person should be sued for defamation.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? That's a defamation suit. I mean, looking at that person, they clearly probably don't have shit. So you know what I mean? But I'm just saying,
garnish them wages.
You look broke.
But you look broke. Right? Yeah, anything else that I need that. You know what I'm saying? You finna put a couple dollars in your gas tank, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, but you know, you doing interviews with Adam 22, you looking kind of broke. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, what did that do for you as a transgender person?
So the whole situation started because of
that photo, and Sydney Starr saying, she said, that person said that they put out the rumor of them dealing with each other. That was
like they were dating. I think he said that they made it aggregate like him and her was dating.
Yeah, him and that person.
Him and him was dating.
Yeah, him and that person.
DHPS, you got something on this?
That nigga just sitting there?
Yeah. I might have to drop him down.
No, I ain't just sitting here, man. I'm driving, bro. So
okay, what's up? You got something on this?
But I did that shit with Chingy, that shit is crazy because for somebody to create a whole life from just off a picture and have your career just to go to shit like that is outrageous. I think, like, you know, people just been clout chasers from the beginning, and they want attention and fame so bad that they'll do it for anything. You know, no matter their sex preference or not. But it tend to be like, you know, these people that be in these communities that like to do it the most.
Now, here's the
So
question.
that's a little interesting though, you know.
You said
Crazy topic.
You saying the people that in the community like to do it to other people, straight people, the most? That what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah,
people that's in
I think that.
the LGBT Disney Plus community likes to put people in compromising positions just
That's
to have,
crazy.
you know,
That's a
just to be
double
talked about.
entendre. That's a
Yeah,
double
that
entendre.
was a nice one, boy.
That's a double
yeah.
entendre. He said put them in compromised position.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like it's you know, and yes, calling somebody gay is like, you know, the ultimate disrespect. You know, because you know if you not of that preference, you know, you never tried to be of that preference, and somebody calling you that shit is like real disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some motherfuckers do it to get under other people's skin, and shit, some people do it to say it, you know, just to be calling motherfuckers out. But
Hey, I got a question for all three of all of y'all on the panel, right?
Right.
Why is it the ultimate disrespect if somebody call you gay? If you're not.
All right, so most of the times when you as a man, right, when you think as a heterosexual man, you think of homosexual man as, you know, feminine, or, you know, as being the bitch. That's basically another word of calling a man a bitch. Like, you getting penetrated, you know, and, like, you know, no heterosexual man wants to be thinking about getting penetrated, bro. So you telling another motherfucker that motherfucker is getting done in the ass, well, you boy, that's basically saying, nigga, you a bitch. Nigga, I ain't taking no disrespect from no bitch. Especially if you a male bitch, bro. Women you could just wave off. Niggas, you get your goof ass home. So I think that's what is more so you know, that's why it's the most disrespectful shit. Like, a nigga calling you gay, but hey, bro.
Okay, so Spaces, what you think? Why you think it's the ultimate disrespect?
Because generally speaking, that lifestyle is frowned upon.
Okay.
But specifically for men. It's more accepted for women, but specifically for men, the lifestyle is not something that's ever been accepted on a general basis.
Okay.
So, and it just goes, because it specifically goes against just biology. It goes against, you know, the human nature for the absolute majority of people. I honestly think some people, very few, very, very, very few people are actually born with the chemical makeup in their brain to want the same sex. So very few. But the absolute majority of people, no, it's just you know, the exposure in life, and then they eventually decided to do that. But no, the idea of a man treating another man like a woman is just frowned upon. It's just, even saying that out loud just sounds bad. It's cringy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, gentlemen. DHPX, and Spaces. I think it's also kind of like, you ever call a man a hoe?
Yeah.
Anybody there? Niggas don't give no fuck about that. You ever call a man a hoe? Like, right, that shit gon' roll off. Oh, I ain't bad. Shit, I'm a hoe. So, you know what I'm saying? Rolls off like a duck in water, right? You know what I mean? It's not a problem. But you call a woman a hoe, what kind of reaction you gonna get?
I ain't no goddamn hoe. I just fucked you and 4 other people.
Right? And I think it's kind of the same thing. I think it's also, you know, we just kind of have this perception that, you know, men, you know, like you all said, like, we don't want to be called gay because, you know, that's just disrespectful to masculinity. Like DHPX said, is you're trying to make us sound effeminate. And, you know, just everything else that comes with just kind of the gay lifestyle and so on and so forth. Like, I just don't think, you know, a lot of men can really just be okay with somebody calling them gay and and just kind of rolling off without them having something to say back.
I agree with y'all. I agree with everything y'all just said. I think it's. Can't hear you, Jerry Day.
I didn't say that.
Oh, my bad. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm tripping. No, but what I was saying, I think I agree with all you guys said. I think that's the case, and I think sometimes, like when you start getting older, like with everything though, when we start getting older, we start not caring about a lot of that stuff that we used to care about. Like right now, if somebody call you gay, you're gonna look at them like they crazy and keep doing what the fuck you doing. It's okay, so because it don't bother you. You know you're not. You know who you are. You feel me? So I guess it's always like a young man sport where you start caring about too much. You care about what other people say and think about you or whatnot. So yeah, I agree with y'all said. I agree with exactly what y'all just said.
Now here's the question. When it comes to people like Chingy and people, that have, meet and greets for their concerts or whatever the case, could you imagine this being a cautionary tale for any man that takes a picture or essentially takes a picture with a transgender or a gay person or gay man? Like, would it be fair in this case for him to be like, I'm cool on that one?
No pictures? You just say no pictures, period. Just because of stuff like this. You start saying, I can't take no picture with you no more. See, when stuff like this happens, you just nip it all in the bud altogether. Because that's the same thing with, if you take a picture with a regular straight woman and she say, you went up her dress and you fondled her booty while you was, that's why a lot of people have their hands showing in pictures. So women can't say things like that, or men can't say things like that. They have their hands showing in the pictures and stuff. They don't let you touch them neither. They just lean in. What's going on, Sister Everyday?
Oh, Seth, what it do? I be forgetting to send out these invites. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in front of mom's crib in the car. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think that's very unfortunate for men in particular when it comes to that, because if you say out loud that, because of the situation, I'm going to move in this direction. I'm not going to take pictures with that type of lifestyle, people that exhibit that type of lifestyle. Then you get all of these allegations that, well, you're transphobic, you don't like this and all that stuff. But at the same time, they losing out on a lot of money not doing a meet and greet.
But sometimes you gotta protect yourself though.
That's what I lose out on more money. You're gonna lose out on more money when they start defaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's lose-lose for the rapper or the person that stands to make a meet and greet.
Part of being a celebrity, though, I think, man, you're gonna be vulnerable out here. People come up with all types of shit.
That's fact. That's facts.
Yeah, I believe like as a celebrity, like you susceptible to being to any type of and all type of criticism. Like you really ain't got no type of privacy when it comes to being a celebrity. So like adversity gonna come to you in all type of ways, and you can't really like just like I don't want to talk about it. You can, but as a celebrity, you got fans who are very invested into your life, and like people gonna want to know why you ain't did this, why you ain't said this, why you ain't spoken up about this. Shit, is you guilty or not? So it's gonna be hard, especially for people that become like superstars and shit like that.
I also think no, never mind. I lost that thought. Never mind.
I had a quick question. It's about more so celebrities, but like, okay, we take athletes and whatever. Like, why is that public record or public knowledge about how much they make?
Ooh,
I've always
I don't like that.
I've always thought that was strange.
I don't like that.
You know what I mean? Like, Michael Jordan's making $30 million. Like, so
why the fuck did you care? Why is that any of your business?
That has nothing to do with the basketball that he's putting in the. Let's talk about the basketball.
Yeah.
Or the football, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Like, why are we talking about how much a motherfucker's making? And then now you get fans, you know what I mean, or anti-fans, if they on the other opposite end, and people want to say, well, Well, he making X amount of money, and look, he don't even want to play the game. Well, like, to me, how much you make shouldn't even really be like, unless you're really doing something in the in the public, as far as like you working like a government job or some shit like that.
Woo,
Like, bro,
hey. Nah,
like
they had
why is
flip
that
the
even
sides on that.
like why is that even public knowledge about how much these entertainers make?
That's true. But why also, if it's public for them, why they in public how much the owners make?
Yeah.
I've always been said that. I always don't like that. I
agree
don't
with
like
that.
when they say, "Oh, what you call a sign?" Like before they like, it blows me when like you watching ESPN and before they say anything about the player or what he done on the court, oh, he's getting a contract of $175 million over the course of 5 years. Like, what the fuck does that got to do with anything you do? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? That's the first thing they say. The first thing they say. And I'm with you on that, Jerry. They're like, why is there public record of how much these people make or how much they are making? Like, that's crazy.
I kind of thought about that because I know later we're going to be talking about
Shit, we can segue right into that right now.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Bud, Terrence Crawford. So, but that was just something I was thinking about. It's like, why people got to know how much I'm making for whatever? Like, if I'm fighting, I'm fighting.
Yeah. You don't need to know how much I'm making. You don't need to know how much I bring on the back end. You need to know how much my pay-per-view numbers are. You don't need to know none of that shit. Did I put on a good enough show for you? That's all you need to know.
I think it's because people are just attracted to those numbers. Well, I don't. It's not an excuse. I agree with y'all. But I'm just trying to find reasons as to why that would be public knowledge. And I think just people are attracted to those numbers. And it's also a reflection of how valuable they are to the team.
You know what I kind of get? I kind of think it's a distraction. So when like a team lose or something like that, you can put it on the player and say he makes such and such amount of dollars instead of the owner for not putting the right shit around the team and all that other shit. That's what I think is probably because of.
Yeah, and I can also say I've always looked at it if you can pay a player $35 million a year or whatever it is, then how much is the owner making?
That's crazy. Point exactly.
Okay.
You see some of these salary caps to some of these teams?
Right. So if you can pay anybody X amount of money, even over a period of time, $250 million and $300 million over this period, what y'all making, man?
I got one for you, right? What about
good, Token?
What's going on, Token? What about
Token? What about the salary as a part of the sport?
That ain't got nothing to do with the sport. But I'm saying like Patrick Mahomes, he making $450 million over the course of 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Over the course, no, it wasn't even over the course of 10 years, but he making, so if they pay him $450 million, damn, how much that owner make?
Right.
Do we even know how their pay is structured at all?
What you mean?
Like, do they get an actual just a salary for being an owner? Do they get like kind of like an agent? Do they get a percent out of each player's taxes?
About owners?
Yeah,
I'm not sure how owners get paid, man. Like they got, I'm sure they got their hands in so many different things.
You get all the revenue from the stadium, from the concession stands, because you own the stadiums and stuff like that. You get all the merchandise. You get all dollars and stuff from the merchandising of your franchise and stuff like that. You get corporate dollars and donor dollars and stuff like that for advertisement. You advertising on their stadium and you letting them advertise your building and stuff. You getting all that money too.
Yeah, that's what David Day was saying. They had their hands in so many different things.
Yeah, so they're getting a mad bag. They're getting a good bag.
But Token said it's a part of entertainment. The viewer escaping their reality. Oh, it's a part of entertainment. Gotcha.
But still, what is their salary got to do with part of the entertainment? The entertainment is on the field and on the court between the lines. What they doing off the court don't fucking matter. To me, I'm on the verge of, if it don't have nothing with them throwing the football, catching the football, dribbling, hitting the hockey puck, hitting the baseball, anything them doing on the court, why are we talking about their outside lives? They're human beings just like everybody else.
There's just so many other statistics to focus on. We focusing on somebody's salary is crazy to me.
He said said to other people it does. If you care about all that, you need to get more in your life.
On my soul, you worry about how much a player is making.
That's crazy.
I mean, you can't change it.
That's crazy. That's like you going to job and trying to figure out how much everybody make. Like, nigga, I don't care how much you make. I don't spend.
They should make it public on how much all the owners make. You know what I'm saying, per year, like how they do the players.
Now, I'm with you on that, Jet.
Like
you doing the players like that, do that exact same thing.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. If you think these motherfuckers like players are like big shit, who the motherfuckers are paying them the big money? Who's the one who paying Jaylen Brown $458 million a year?
You mean?
I mean, for 8 years. Who's doing that?
Yeah, that's true.
So who's that person that's doing it? Now, who's this collective that's doing that? You know what I'm saying? They didn't put out certain names. We know what Mark Cuban do, but what does Josiah do? That's the owner of the Nets. Who is that Asian motherfucker? What do you do? Do you know who Josiah is?
No.
No. See, that's my point. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers can dox Kyrie Irving for just speaking his mind.
And you think about it, even not to cut you off, DHPX, but you think about a person like Michael Jordan. See, we kind of got an idea about how much money. Michael Jordan's the owner of stuff, right? Or was an owner. We had an idea about how much money Michael Jordan made, right? Because it's like how much he makes is kind of even public. How much he makes is even kind of public knowledge through Nike.
Yeah, you get a percentage. You get a little glimpse of how much he makes. Yeah, but Jordan's filthy rich though.
Yeah,
you go on a NASCAR team, bro. NASCAR team a different kind of rich.
So he filthy rich then, but whoever motherfucker was paying him was diabolically rich then.
Facts. I won't disagree with you on that, DX.
Diabolically wealthy, man.
Yeah.
You know? Point where the money goes, man. Where the money goes. Who the one who told Jordan to invest into private prison? We need to talk to that motherfucker.
Hey, boy, I thought you was gonna start singing that song talking about where the money resides.
You is
outrageous. See, look at you. See?
You say what?
I said, see, look at you.
Look, no, I thought that's what you was gonna say. My bad.
No, gang.
But you know, that's the thing about it, Token, is like being preoccupied about what's in somebody else's pockets. It's crazy to me.
That's diabolical. That's past crazy. That's
you know what I mean? And I get I get sports and I get entertainment, but like just knowing how much somebody else is like how much they're making, that's crazy to me. Wow, dude signed a 10-day contract for $800,000. Hey, bro, why is that our business?
Yeah. And the only reason we know it is because they
what a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay, let me tell you something.
No, but why should we even know that though? Why does that come across the screen?
It's coming across the screen because they put it out there, right? Yeah. They put it because I'm not finna go look it up.
Me neither.
Like I don't. How much is they paying this nigga? I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't. You know, I don't care how much Devin Booker making or KD or motherfucking Lance Briggs, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's true. Because he ain't giving me no money. I'm not getting no money off of it, so I don't care.
Right.
But going back before we switch, unfortunately, the Chingy's out of the game now. But people were showing him love though. People showing him love.
He been out the game, gang. As soon as that picture popped up, he been out. He told some now. That nigga been out the game, gang. You're just making him back relevant.
Bro,
like this conversation is making him back relevant. So if he decides to drop some music, he can. That's all that is. He been out the game, gang.
That's no problem. You want to come go with me? You was my baby.
I think that's a part of the that's what I was gonna say earlier. I didn't hear Chingy himself speaking against that. He just disappeared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No. But only reason we hearing it because we got social media now. He probably did say something about it. We didn't have social media back then, so it didn't travel as fast, probably.
That's true. They could have snuffed his voice.
Yeah, they could have easily because you need that. You need to get on TV and stuff to do that. back in the day, that's how we heard about stuff on TV, newspapers, articles, and stuff like that. Or if somebody heard it and they started texting everybody, yeah. But we didn't have like social media like that, so you never would hear it like this.
All right, thank you guys for kicking with us. Share this with 2 people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is.
We just gave Chingy a fucking hour, bro.
No, we gonna talk about that for a whole hour.
Shit, we talked about that for a minute.
It was about 25 minutes. 25
okay,
minutes.
I guess.
Yeah. But speaking of money, so you guys know the name. You have to correct me because I know I'm gonna mess some names up, mess some information up with this because y'all know I don't follow sports. But where is it? Bud Crawford went on the Pivot podcast and they had a conversation. There was a particular part of the conversation that stuck out, and it's causing a lot of conversation on social media. So apparently, there's a scenario about like Channing Crowder was asking Bud how much would it take for you to get back in the ring, and Bud said, "I'm done. I'm not with it." And this is how the conversation went. Let me go. Here we go.
So I'm cool with passing the torch.
And bro, you say you did all that work your whole life, undefeated, but you grind to feed your kids and to make better for your family. I always say everything got a price. Because people say, like, I love my dog. I get $100. No, I get $1,000. No, I get $100,000. Hey, you can have him. Like, my thought is everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character. Sometimes, you look at people and you be like, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. Like, what you gonna stand for if everything is about money? Like, I never was in a sport because of money. Of course, I was in a sport to make money, but I wanted to be a world champion. I wanted to do something that I set my sights out to do as a little boy. And money wasn't the motivation. Me being a world champion was the motivation.
So people are saying, actually, let me look at the comments for this one. Let's see. Now we know your character that was powerful. My boy slid his way through the boxing game, dismantling every tough opponent the hard way, took every belt and bowed out gracefully with all his brains. Go. $100 million, you can have my soul is a crazy statement. As a 23-year-old, I'm valuing listening to these convos over watching most things these days. Okay. All right. So my question to you, I have 2 questions. One, what are your general thoughts about that particular aspect of the conversation?
Well, we asking what Bud said?
What Bud said, what Channing Crowder said, all that.
Me and Jerry, they had a little mini conversation about this, right? And I think we sent it in a group chat. And I'll be looking at all celebrities when they get the money, and you start to talk about money ain't everything, and money ain't this, and selling your soul, or whatever, however you want to put it. But was you talking about that same thing before you had the money that you had? Was you talking like that? Because you can't sit up here and tell nobody not to take $100 million who don't got $100 million, especially if it aligns with their morals. I've always said that. I'm about the money. As long as it aligns with my morals, I'm about the bread. All day, every day. But for you to sit up here and say, oh, I ain't taking the money, because you got money, you good now. But if you didn't have, and I always like to say, people always like to say, it ain't about the money, but you ain't boxed for free, though. You ain't thrown out 1 point for fucking free. So it had to be about some money. So you can put the miss motherfucker with the shenanigans and you trying to, word play with words like I was hiding the world from my kid. I want to hide my kid from the world. You can say all that shit you want to. Nigga, you was fighting because the bread was good. But that shit always kind of blow me when motherfuckers with money get to talking about, oh, y'all doing this for money? Yeah, you did the same thing as you was coming up. What are you talking about? Can I be wrong? Yeah, he could have probably. I just want to hear a conversation with him talking just like this before he had all the money and before he had all the fame and all the endorsement deals and all that stuff, talking about not taking $100 million. Let me hear that before you had all this thing. I'll take it $100 million. It's easy for you to say that now because you have the bread. And for Shannon Crowder, he always say little goofy shit like that. I don't think he'll sell his soul for $100 million. That's just how he be talking or whatever like that. He just always saying some wild and crazy shit. But I don't think he's like that for real.
Hey, hold on, Mo. Hold on, gang. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, but listen here, gang. When a motherfucker tell you who they are the first time you fucking believe them, gang.
I just said I don't think you like that. He can be like that.
No, bro. If that man said $100 million you can have his soul, that's what he means, bro. Listen, you gotta think of it like this, right? If a man said I came in there to fight any type, not even just boxing, right? Any industry. Let's take people that's playing chess. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A person could become the best chess player in the world. You know what I'm saying? And then they ask him, hey man, we'll give you $100 million for your likeness, you know what I'm saying, to create an AI to, mimic everything you do. You ain't even got to be there to, play people across the world. We could just say it's you, using your AI likeness and everything. And he be like, no, I'd rather take the integrity of playing against a human than letting AI, you know what I'm saying, take my verse playing against the human. You taking my likeness. I want to do it to beat. It'd be the challenge of beating a human versus, man, you go ahead, yeah. You give me this $100 million, I ain't never got to play chess ever again in my life. You go ahead, just say I won. I just keep winning forever. And in eternity, you just want it like that for $100 million, you probably even worth more than that. You're worth more than that. So you could say that, man, before the money, he just saying that before the money. No, a person probably had an actual integrity. He probably had a point to prove to himself, and this money is just a byproduct of this sport.
So why he didn't fight for free?
He probably had fought for free.
No, why he didn't? No. Why he didn't keep fighting for free?
Listen, Mom, right? You don't know the journey, right? If the man fought for free before, and I'm good at whooping people's ass, the motto is, if you're good at something, never do nothing for free.
But
and I'm good at whooping people's ass.
That's my point.
I think y'all kind of conflating it because the question was, would he get back in the ring for $100 million?
No.
So clearly he has 100. He already, whatever he already got. I don't think they're asking him, would you get back in the ring for the $100 million? And I don't like if I'm set on a certain amount, then 100, no amount of money would bring me back because I'm already set on a certain amount.
And that's why I was getting to.
Right? And I'm agreeing with both of y'all on that. I agree with both of y'all on that.
However, like so I'm not sure how well you guys follow boxing, right? But Terrence Crawford was with Top Rank before he would wherever the fuck he went now, and he was getting paid way less than the other boxers with other promoters. So Crawford took good fights with people, but he got paid way less until his contract was up. So it's not obviously he wasn't fighting for free, but he did take a lot of fights for and made the promoters that he was with way more money than if he were to go with other promoters. You know what I mean? But I think, asking a person, would you get in the ring for 100? Would you get back into the ring for $100 million versus would you do something for $100 million are two different questions as well. Because he already has the money. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. Right now, he already has the money.
That's my point.
Right?
That's my point.
So he already has the money, but that was the question that was presented.
Yeah.
And Crowder, his response is, well, he'll sell his soul for $100 million. Now, whether he would or wouldn't, to me, nigga, you 40-something, probably 50 years old, that's something you should know better not to say.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? You're on a podcast, right, that reaches millions of people. You should know not to say that. People are going to take that literal. You know what I mean? So now we're looking at you sideways, nigga, and And Bud's response is, now we know your character. So yeah, like it's like, yeah, nigga, what would you do? Because people are trying to say, well, he put it in as if we were talking about boxing. No, he said he would sell his soul for $100 million. That
That's
nigga don't
anything.
box.
Yeah, that's anything. That's anything.
Right.
He can do anything.
So that nigga don't box. So why would you sell your soul for anything? You know what I mean? And to me, that's what we talking about at the end of the day. Like, Bud, you know, like I get it. Certain things won't bring you back to whatever. It could be, you never know. He could have had a talk with the doctor. Doctor said, one more punch, nigga, you dead. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'd rather not risk, you know what I mean, my life for that $100 million. I like being alive. Let me stay out the way.
Yeah.
But we don't know also the aspects of that on why a person wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, want to continue going down that route.
Mm-hmm. I agree with what you said. And like I agree with what DXPA said too. But it's always nuanced to me because you get we talked about this, you get a lot of celebrities talking about what they wouldn't do now to the everyday average Joe Mo that don't have the money. How you gonna say that they wouldn't do that shit right now? Like I always say, nigga, I'm going with the money. If that shit within my morals, y'all already know I'm going with the bread. Long as it's within my morals and my moral jobs, all that, yeah. And I think most people will. If it's within most people that got character and that got some type of, you know, compass with themselves, they're gonna be like, okay, what you talking about? What all this come with the money? Okay, yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm cool. I'll just stay like I am. Okay, that's cool. I'll do that. I'll go work for that. I'll go do that. You feel me? So that's what the part I was coming at it from, like.
And Crowder's response is, fuck morals, he do whatever.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That nigga say he'll do whatever. So to me, now I'm looking at you like, nigga, you probably, you know, deal with the KIDS. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker say they'll do whatever. Well, shit, I mean, if AI can spell, shit, damn, you can't even spell it?
Oh, no, it's not YouTube. It's a separate thing. Later.
But you're right. You're like you said.
Hey, that nigga said it. I'm gonna put it out there because he said it. If he wouldn't have said it, then I wouldn't have had no response like that. You know what I'm saying? That's on him. He said he'll do whatever.
Yeah, and you're right about that. When you say like something like that, old as you is, you should know better.
Hey, Michael Beasley said it the best, boy. If you do anything for $1, you'll do anything for $1, and that's nasty.
That makes sense though. Now I think about it, if he said he'll sell his soul for $100 million, he sell your soul, then it's
and that's if one nigga could hold you down,
so niggas could fuck you.
Talk to him. We trying to tell niggas right
here. Do you guys know what your air quotes number is? Like
for what?
So like for instance, Dave Chappelle, he had a number to where like once that number is offered, he's going off. He said he's going off the radar, he's going off the grid, and you know take a beat or whatever the case. So do you know? If I'm not mistaken, the number was 50 million. I could be wrong, but do you guys know what that number is for you? To where it's like, all right, that's just I don't see that.
I'm trying to see what the number just go off the rails and just be like disappear.
Yeah, it's just like a crazy number. It's like that's I don't feel
too good to be true. Too good to be true type number.
Right now, a lot of that shit looking like it's too good to be. Like when you start to see numbers like that, like just imagine we be doing this pod, and motherfucker come drop a contract and they talking about some shit. I'm gonna look at one of y'all like, bro, what the fuck going on here? This is a little too much, ain't it? I'm gonna be thinking like that off the real because I've never seen that much on like some commas and some zeros. So I'm gonna be kind of scared from the get-go.
You said too much?
Bro, when motherfuckers start offering you contracts like that, you be looking like, bro, this shit, I don't like, what the fuck going on here? What you talking about? What we got to do? What are you talking about we have to do to get this money?
What's the fine print to this money?
Thank you.
Yeah, the fine print to the money.
Yeah.
You know, it better not be no Diddy type shit.
But you get what I'm talking about. Like,
hey, but like, any corporation offer me anything.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm making a decent amount now. But if you start to come with double and triple of what I'm making now, I'm looking and like getting kind of like, what the fuck going on here?
Yo, Scony, what's good, bro? He's on well, I knew him through Anton first. I saw him through Anton first, but he's on the panel with me on Miss Nikki's panel on Thursdays. What's good, bro? Glad to have you here. But he said, I think Bud is just done with the sport of boxing.
I can agree with that too.
Because
Bud stay like a modest. He have like a modest life. You don't see him flashy with jewelry and all that other type of stuff and flashiness. He said he bought him a pickup truck and a whole bunch of land, and he was cool,
bro.
And he from Nebraska.
But
Mark, can you hear
he's exposing the greed of the sport, like the commission of the sport, bro. Like, just really think that's all he really doing is exposing. Like, bro, why should I have to pay you for me holding my title belt? If I'm the champion, why should I have to pay somebody else for a belt that I rightfully earned?
That's true.
You should pay me. You want this belt back, you should have paid me. But hey, it's a free belt. Hey, the real thing is the whole world seeing me whoop this motherfucker ass, seeing that I am the champion, no matter if you took this belt or not. The whole world know I beat that motherfucker ass. It's another notch on my belt that I got.
He technically gets to keep the belt. I mean, each belt is personalized. So they take the proverbial belt and give it to, you know what I'm saying, the stripper from the proverbial
this
belt.
some metaphorical shit.
Yeah, no, so when you win or whatever, you are presented the belt, right? But it's personalized to you, but they're not gonna come take that belt, right? It's just that your belt, like if he were to fight again, he wouldn't be up to like put up against it. That belt wouldn't be up for the title. You see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. It's like if you win a trophy.
Yeah, man,
right?
I get what you're saying. It's like if the NBA was going up again, if they wouldn't give up their old championship rings, they get get their own personalized rings
or trophy, right? So you keep your trophy, and if they strip you with the trophy, it's basically, well, I still got the trophy, but it don't really mean shit or whatever. So it's kind of like that.
Kind of like bragging rights.
Yeah.
Reputation.
Yeah.
So basically, some metaphorical shit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm paying $100,000 for some metaphorical shit. I'll suck my dick. Get up out of here.
Oh. Hey, but you know, something like that, is that in the rule? Is that in the rules? Like, did he know when he signed the contract?
What about the belt?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's my thing too. Like, if y'all dudes are signing contracts and y'all are okay with it.
Yeah, and the dudes that's in the contract, I get what you're saying.
If it's in the contract and y'all are okay with it, pay the money, because you said that you was okay with it. Quit signing contracts you niggas don't be reading. If it was in the contract is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I can agree.
I think this was absolutely wild thing for Channing Crowder to say.
Yeah.
I think to even joke about that, I would never. Words mean things.
And to say things like, I guess, I don't know, you just try to be
say you can have my soul. It might have been just one of those, because I don't listen to Channing Crowder talk. Yeah,
that was my next question to y'all too. Does y'all ever listen to like the Pivot podcast?
No, I actually never listened to that podcast before.
I've listened to clips.
Okay,
I've never listened to
Jerry Day?
Yeah, I listen to it.
Yeah, he always saying wild shit.
Yeah, but this is the wildest. My soul.
Yeah, this is. You have no pushback.
I understand that you can say the wildest things, but sometimes the people that say the wildest things also do the wildest shit. So, like,
you got no pushback from
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the nigga's not he's not a shock jock. You see what I'm saying? Like, why are you saying some wild shit like that for? And I don't even think it was really wild from the perspective I'm finna say some wild shit. I think it's wild that he even thinks like that. I don't think he was trying to. I don't even think he was trying to say it on the side of like, ooh, I'm finna shock with everybody with what I'm finna say. It was, nigga, this is really how I think, and it came out my mouth. And then when Bud reported that, and you know his response to that was what he said, like people know your character now, and then it kind of clicked. He kind of had that,
you saw his reaction.
Yeah. Like damn, nigga.
Let me see.
That's true though.
Ryan Clark was like, that nigga there.
This podcast might not
My thought
last
is
a
everything
year.
has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
See,
That's you.
what?
Now we know you.
Look, Ryan Clark said, this nigga said, $100 million, you can have my soul. And then, you know, he said, that's you. And then did an uncomfortable ass laugh. Yeah, nigga, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, he thought motherfuckers was going to agree with him. No, nigga, that's
So we're
you.
going to see how long that podcast lasts and see if anybody reach out to Shannon Crowder, you know what I'm saying, to get him away from the rest of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because now we know it's a price for this nigga.
Oh, bro, we see it with Gilbert Arenas. You know what I'm saying? What he did with his podcast. Like, I still watch the basketball side because I still fuck with that cast. And I like that dynamic that they got going on. But whenever they put that football bullshit on, I know it was like some manufactured shit. Because, bro, how you doing some shit with Skip Bayless, bro? Like
the Gridiron.
Gilbert Arenas. It's called the Gilbert. It's called the Gridiron. You know, he had sold his page to Underdog and shit. It went from being Gilbert's Arena to just the arena. So they got a basketball side and a football side. Where he was just talking about sports, particularly on his podcast anyway. It wasn't switching sides and, hey, having these football players on there. And it's cool to have a football player on there to have their side and their point of view on their sport. But to have a collective of motherfuckers that don't even know who you are or don't even like really rock with you, they just trying to get on TV and they just trying to get their brand up is a little, that shit is manufactured and fake. You know what I'm saying? That's like if one of y'all, you know what I'm saying, get on a podcast with somebody else, you know what I'm saying, and just, oh man, we're gonna sell KNoWKi to, this whatever sponsor. And then motherfuckers just on here with a group of motherfuckers that nobody knows.
Who said that wasn't the wildest? What's wilder than that? Selling your soul.
What is?
Sconey said, it's not the wildest thing Channing Crowder said on the pivot.
Oh, he said something wilder than that? Selling his soul? What this nigga talking about? Doing dick?
He was probably talking about
what is this nigga talking about doing, man?
He probably was talking about being a backdoorian.
What is this nigga talking about doing, man? Mom, what else wild shit he said? I know you said.
Yeah, Mom, you the expert.
You mute them all.
I don't know. Because that's the wildest right there. Unless he's talking about when him and his wife swinging and he watching somebody like that.
You one of those. He what they call him? What they call him?
Swingers?
Yeah, he said he go to nudity like beaches and nudity thing and his wife. Swinging shit and all that shit.
Bet. Now this is making sense. Yes, he will do anything for a buck.
Yes,
you'll do anything for a buck if you letting your wife get fucked. I'm just saying, dog.
Hey, he definitely been to them Diddy parties.
You letting your wife get fucked, you'll do anything for the buck.
Mm-hmm.
You let niggas crack up for the free ski.
For the free ski.
He put it out there. If he put it out there, nigga, that's threat game, boy. It just is what it is.
That means, hey, when Drake was doing that little pointing to her at the thing, he was auctioning her off. Yeah.
I think about this all the time, though, when it comes to like what would be the one thing. Let's just say, well, we'll talk about that later. But I just think like where in terms of, let's just say, sponsorship, what would be the line to draw? You know what I'm saying?
The line is moral. Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? They're going against something morally I don't stand for.
Same thing I said. I've been said, like, bro, as long as it's in my morals, I'm cool. But
Yeah.
if it's not, it's just not. It's just no amount of money that's going to move me. I don't give a fuck if I'm on my last. I don't have no money. I just can't do that because it's morally not within me. It's just point blank, period.
And real quick,
conversation.
if it's something that I said I'm not going to do anymore, like, hey, man, I'm done with that, right? And then somebody presents an opportunity and say, man, just do this one last time. See, I notice when people do things just this one last time, this is how they get jammed up. You know what I mean? I've seen that done like more so like in the drug game and stuff like that. Where I'm finna do this last little stain, right? This last little brick. And then this is the one that kind of, you know, like is the downfall level.
You call it.
That's why you just cut. That's why you just stop cold turkey.
Go cold
Everybody
turkey.
that ever got out of a drug game, if they just say, I'm done. Even in the middle of a buy, even in the middle of doing this, they just say, I stopped cold turkey. They always get away scot-free and they always be cool. But when you say, oh, this is my last one, you always get caught on your last one.
DHPX, mute your mic real quick. I don't know if you're eating or something.
Oh, my bad. I was drinking water.
Be humble. What's good, man?
Be humble. What's happening?
Why not be humble?
Well, I remember when we was at Will's studio, there was a conversation. What was it? It was something like, it was like a sign that y'all were talking about. Like if they sponsored us, y'all be willing to put it. No, it wasn't Coke. It was something else.
Coke. It was Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I thought it was Coke because I drink Coke.
No, it was.
It was a drinking company because you say you don't drink Coca-Cola. It was Coca-Cola.
Oh, you was talking about? I think it was some other shit. It was like
bro, don't drink Coca-Cola.
It was either Coca-Cola or Amazon. Because you didn't like Amazon every day, and he was talking about he didn't like Coca-Cola.
I think we've had this conversation multiple times, but the first time was the Coca-Cola thing. I think it was something else, though. I was saying, like, damn, boy, they pay us that amount of money. We can have it as sponsor us. Yeah, I forgot exactly what it was.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know if it was Blue Chews or not.
No, it was something like, what's the name? It's like for gay people.
Yeah. I was more so a joke, man. I wasn't dead ass serious about it.
Space and Nose straight Coke. What you mean? What you talking about, B-Home? You talking about?
Fuck around, have me just somebody from the job watching this, or have me do a drug test.
Oh, was it? Oh no, was it do a line of Coke for $5 million or some shit like that?
No, it was some sort of. I swear it was something related to a gay.
That's a good deal.
No, you said no. Jerry Day was talking about for $12 million we do a line of Coke. Spaces was on the fence, and I was sitting there looking. Jerry Day gonna look at me like, nigga, you know you doing a line of Coke for $12 million. So
you didn't see me come off screen like that.
That's not against your morals.
What, Coke?
Yeah.
I drink Coke.
We talking about the line. You said you come on back on camera like this.
Hey, man, I couldn't tell these people, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, man. That's too deep. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to have a drug test tomorrow. Fuck around, get a drug test. You know, they giving out drug tests right now. And I've been clean and sober for 21 years.
Hey, hit your ass with hey, hold up right there. Here you go. Go take this real quick before you come up in here.
Don't even get your keys to the truck.
Yeah, you go take this right here. Go do this real quick for us real quick. Don't worry about your route. It'll be taken care of. Just take care of that and come back.
DHPX, man, what you doing, brother?
I got it.
Oh.
Just you can come off mute when you're ready.
I'm listening to y'all. This is just construction going upstairs and above me. That's all.
Okay. They banging something loose, ain't they?
Yeah, they've been doing that for the past 3 days, man.
Damn, they been like that. They off the coke.
Yeah, they off the coke. Yeah. So the hammering noise you hear is something they doing construction upstairs.
Damn, tell them it's Sunday. Like, chill out.
Thank you guys for kicking with us. Share this with 2 people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. So, in continued news about money, another story came up across the my particular purview. I don't know. I would wager that it came across you guys' purview as well. Apparently, Glorilla's sister is mad at her for not supporting their family.
I'm glad.
So let's see what. All right, let's check it out. So she did an interview on TMZ, and this is I sped it up a little bit, maybe a little bit faster, but she got that accent. It might not transfer well on higher speed. So
No, she's just a little slow.
He said, "Why not transfer?"
That's her little sister or little brother?
That's her twin sister, boy.
That's her twin sister?
That's her twin sister.
I thought that was her twin brother.
No, nigga, that's why they calling her Glorilla.
To share the wealth.
Yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We sat here, we struggled together. Took baths and bottles of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Them friends obligated. She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the? You're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing. She's not doing nothing for family at all. She do little oohs and ahs for our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. She don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this.
Damn, some gunshots.
Imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She's supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that. That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggle, sit here and struggle with. You're not one sibling, you got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money too. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her. That she treat them like housemates. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person and an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glow pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time is up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What picture? What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not? She didn't actually
it
give him a Jaguar?
What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
and of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like how for? That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500.
Hey, bro,
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glow might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us.
Yeah, she a lot of slow, boy.
Stop.
She a lot of slow for 2,500.
They actually put her on in TMZ, and they like TMZ struggling for stories that bad.
No, bro. Listen,
we got to show how bad niggas is because these niggas.
That's what it is, bro. It's niggas doing this. You don't think motherfucker Kurt Russell had a little motherfucker run around his head the same shit?
For 2,500, this is what you talking about. You willing to throw your sister under the bus for
all y'all business out here for 2,500? Hey, no, here you go. Every day is 2,500 some bread.
Hell no, it ain't no bread.
2,500 ain't no damn bread.
I'm definitely not to throw my sister under the bus.
I don't give a fuck if we wasn't doing on good terms. I'm not going on TV putting our family out here like this. You making our family look horrible.
For 100 million, you wouldn't throw your sister under the bus?
You said 100 million. You ain't say 2,500.
Now we know your character.
He said that's within my moral.
He said that's different.
So as long as it's within my morals, throwing a motherfucker under the bus for 100 million is within my morals.
Nigga, you went from saying 2,500 to 100 million. It's crazy.
Nah, you asked me was $2,500 some bread. You know what I'm saying? For 100 million, is you gonna throw your sibling under the bus?
No, I can't because ain't none of us on bad terms, and I'll never be on bad terms with them like that.
There you go. But if I was on bad, no, you know what? Never mind. 100 million, you ain't throwing them under the bus. That's cool. Me either. I would. I mean,
because I'm not.
This is foolish.
I'm not one of them people.
You said
I'm not one of them people that be talking about like family is All your family's not this, nigga. It's still family. We still got the same blood running through our veins. I'm not doing that to my family. I can't do it. I don't know about what other people can do. I can't do it.
I wouldn't do it from the simple strength and like you said, family in general, because nigga, what they make is what they make. I don't give a fuck. I keep saying this shit about what you make is what you make. I don't fuck how many if you a celebrity or none of
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
agree with
I don't
that
want
right
to be
there.
I don't want to be seen no how. I don't want motherfuckers to really know me. Nigga, I barely like doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just being I'm not one of them people who gotta be seen. You know what I mean? I could ghost up, nigga. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's why we homies.
You feel me? Like
why we brothers.
all this exposure and stuff, like trying to expose your sister. Like, bro, she's a celebrity. I see why she left y'all asses.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? For 25, 20 is 9 of y'all, $2,500 a piece. You mean to tell me for about $22,000, y'all can get the fuck up out of her life? Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all weird and strange, man. Weird, strange people.
Bro, you hear me, bro? Like, you ain't got no talent. You can't go and help her, further her career or anything. Like, what the boy, the other little retarded Memphis motherfucker name, Finesse 2 times, he said it the best. He said, you ain't no rapping bitch. You ain't no singing bitch. You ain't no dancing bitch. You just a gay bitch on the internet. Shut the fuck up and go get your job.
Yeah, go work where your mama worked.
FedEx is her.
But at the same time, like you say, Jerry, then like DXPH say, and I know Spaces will probably agree to it. What value are you bringing to her life? You can become her driver. You can become somebody that buffer her from other shit that's going around. You'll be getting that $2,500 a week. You ain't made yourself useful. All you did was probably buy her heartaches from this shit of going and putting all this unwanted attention on her that she don't probably need on her. How do you know she's probably in the album mode? Now she had to deal with this shit too.
Well, this shit even be better for the album.
I give my motherfucker.
No. They say, fuck it, I love drama. Put that shit on the album. Get some bars.
So check. So I saw a post, a video that allegedly Glorilla and this individual that was in the video actually had legitimate beef with each other as far as like having to go to court, like they're fighting each other type of thing. And
my sister?
Yeah.
Oh, they was in
Yeah, bro, you said
like,
this individual like you was a different person. So like she was a new
He probably forgot what it was.
I mean, you got tattoos on your face.
It's a girl, gang. It's a girl.
Oh, yeah.
You just got a tattoos on her face.
Man, that young man needs to go get him a job.
And a ball fade.
I know that look like a little brother. Look like little nephew or niece or something.
No, that young man needs to go get a job.
I don't have nobody in my family that look like that.
Yeah, young man need to get a job is crazy.
Yeah, young man definitely needs to go get a job.
Young man need a job.
Little man might be on SSI or something. You never know.
That's true. Might be one of those. There's a lot of it down there.
But it's crazy that TMZ put her up there and made this a full story and gave her like that's crazy, man.
Bro, you probably the radio stations and gave this such a full story.
That's wild though.
But that's the point, bro. The masses, like bro said earlier, continue to push the narrative that black people are ignorant and lazy and don't really want nothing but somebody to hand them something. That's a narrative when the truth is we go out here and we grind and we work for our shit. That's why they keep giving her ignorant ass some attention. It's that, and then the second thing is shit, bro. American society loves drama.
That's what TMZ is about.
He the one who brought it up. Be humble. What you mean?
He didn't
talk to me disgusted. He don't even want to talk about it.
He didn't even want to talk about it.
Spaces brought it up.
Oh shit. But like what Jerry Day said, like it's just too many people just be wanting so much attention and so much attention on them and want to be part of the spotlight. Like it's like you got all these people and social media ain't did nothing but like magnify that shit. Everybody wants some clout. Everybody want a couple minutes of fame. Everybody want to be famous for a little while.
You're right.
It's like, bro, like no, nigga, I'll disappear. Like Jerry Day said, bro, you lucky I like y'all because I really like this is too much exposure for me. I don't like people to see who I am. You go on my motherfucking social media, nigga, I ain't put a picture up that's about like 2009, about what? About shit, my wedding photo. And I did that because my wife told me to do it. Nigga, I don't take pictures. I don't tell you why I'm
sure
not.
you updated this photo, nigga.
Huh?
I said she had to make sure you updated that photo. Nigga.
Yeah, like bro, like don't nobody know, like my foot don't know how I look, but I like if you know me, you know that. But if you don't, I'm not giving you no type of ammunition. Like I can go on social media right now and just go click on the motherfucking page. I can tell you everything I need to tell you about them, where they be at, where they going, what they doing, how they doing it, everything. It's easy. But people don't realize that they don't look at that. They don't look at it like that. They don't look at them posting the videos and everything. People know everything they need to know about you.
Hey,
what mystery is it about you? Everything is on the internet.
Hey, but what did I say earlier, right? This coincides with the other subject we was talking about earlier. It's always them people from the Disney Plus community. It's always for the people in compromising positions.
So there was another video, and it was too tough to find it, but she was in another video on, I think it was a TikTok live, talking about how embarrassing it is for everybody to know that she's a sister of Glorilla, and then when she leave the club, she go out and get in a Chevy something, like a cart. You muted, Mo.
She go out and get in Space's dream car, Chevy Malibu. No, I'm just joking. But then she
Where's Chevy Malibu though?
No, but you know, Spaces don't really like all that shit. Like me and Jerry, they don't. But Spaces don't like all that shit. Space is cool with. He don't like all that car shit. He don't like none of that fancy shit.
I thought that was the Ultima. That was the dream car.
That's the Sentra.
Word.
Hey, he say I be creepy with snow bunnies is crazy.
I think her getting into it with people, or what was she getting into don't nobody, motherfuckers wouldn't naturally know that you guys are sisters probably unless you told them. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't, definitely now you don't look nothing alike. You know what I mean? I guess I would have to see pictures when she was younger and y'all was younger. And people that I know Memphis is kind of small, so they might know you from that, so they always kind of knew you. But you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, bro, go hustle yourself. Go get your own, go pick your own lane, go hustle. You know what I mean? Go get some calluses. You know what I mean? Since you want to get a ball fade, go get you some calluses on your hand. Go get you a trade. Go be a welder or something.
Hey, no. I'm going to tell that young man like this.
If
one person can hold you down,
who can fuck you, but
okay,
she probably...
then. You better go get in the gym, young man, and go get your job.
She probably don't mind that.
No. I'm talking about men, though. She might mind the men doing that.
Shit. you studs, boy, they don't get no fuck.
Hey, they don't give a fuck, don't they? Do they? Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave that alone. Look at your face.
Jerry Day, Stoney said he's speaking that nose got them 20.
That man face with
he said the nose got them 20. Glorilla just got a nose job, so they ain't got the same nose no more.
That's what I'm saying.
They ain't got the same face no more. She fucked up when she wanted to become a little boy. She should have rolled away with her. That
young man don't resemble Glorilla no more.
No more at all. Hey, but you know why they into it? She shot at Glorilla.
He called her Gorilla.
I said Glorilla.
No, Mom called her Gorilla.
Oh, he called her Gorilla and then Glorilla. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
no, she care more about what it looks like to her peers.
Yeah,
She don't even care about the relationship with Glorilla. She care about what Glorilla can do for her.
Yeah,
like whoever that be in them lives with her, bro. Cause I watched one of the lives.
Yeah, somebody had a shiesty on.
What? Huh?
There was a nigga in the line with a shiesty on.
Yeah, then the nigga go say, I'm worth $100 million. Nigga, if you worth $100 million, fuck y'all doing on this live, and I can see the house y'all in. You see that house?
And that
look like it got
roach
roaches, gang. I know a house that look like it got roaches. Yours look like it got roaches, gang. Like, y'all need to like change the wallpapers. You ain't got no $100 million, bro. You ain't even seen $100 what it look
Roaches
like.
Roaches is crazy, man. What else is we talking about?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'm just saying, bro. That's Memphis.
That's Memphis.
That's Memphis, bro. We was at a lock Miami and I seen one of them little motherfuckers. I had to get up out of that joint.
That was crazy, those spaces, when she said she go to the club and how it looked like her, talking about she Glorilla sister, and she go off
right.
to Malibu.
And
That's
he
crazy.
right. He said Gorilla. He can't even say it right. He keep calling that bitch Gorilla.
Because that's what she look like. The other sister, Glorilla. This one who talking, that's Gorilla, nigga. Yeah. Motherfucking baboon.
Ease up on Memphis. He said ease up on Memphis.
Oh, my bad, gang. My bad. I'm sorry.
My bad, man. We bad. I'm bad, man. Where you from? The Orange Mile or something, man?
Yeah, don't hurt me, gang, because I love Memphis.
You know that? Yeah, shoot you. Yeah, damn Memphis, no play.
Hey, they come with some big ass rounds on us.
Hey, you remember what I told you when we was driving Mississippi? I was in South Memphis.
Yeah. Like Memphis is up there with like nigga. Memphis is like more like Baltimore. Like it wasn't even safe downtown type.
Damn.
Like what the hotel, the Lorraine Hotel or with the motel. Like, yeah, nigga around the corner, they'll get you. So around the corner.
Pooh Shiesty told you.
Scotty. He said, "I would be a part of this."
She did the Michael Jackson.
I told y'all she got a nose job. So you can't tell that no more.
But they not capitalizing on the opportunity. They all should have went and got a nose job after that.
And the Michael Jackson movie coming out too.
See, they ain't even capitalizing.
She said, "I don't want to be a part of this family no more. I'm gonna change my nose."
I wonder what they do with the rest of the nose. Do they like throw it in the garbage?
No, they use it for other parts of their body.
Oh, okay. I thought they.
She got a little boob job, so she put the rest of her nose under the boob. That's the only way they keep shit anyway, right under the boob.
Oh man.
What else we got on the document?
All right, so this is one. Last thing what Scony said. That's what I wanted to say. If you're telling me I need to pay you $2,500 to get you out of my life, and I got the bread for it, okay.
I ain't giving you no 25. Even if I do got the bread for it, I ain't giving you the fucking satisfaction. Keep fucking talking, because I'm gonna get this shit to somebody else to come see you.
Yeah, I mean, she sounded like she want to buy a pound of weed or something.
That's exactly what it sounds like. She thinks she put a flip that shit. Hey, I know a motherfucker like that, boy. They stay in Minnesota, boy. I know a motherfucker just like that, boy.
Like they finna get together and we all gonna put our 2,500s together and we gonna go in here and we gonna get a.
We gonna get 4 pounds.
We gonna get coke. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get a brick. We gonna all put our money together. It's 10 of us, 25,000 for the brick. Yeah, y'all think y'all slick, nigga. Y'all niggas not slick.
No, she not. Hey, she not slick, boy. And then whoever recorded her getting her ass what was funny too. Like, why y'all do that to that girl? Why y'all recorded that?
No drug dealers, boy. The fuck out there. You thought you was
then
slick.
She got up with her little bestie, Skin Bone.
Oh, that was her for real?
Yeah, with Skin Bone, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He gave her ass a fish fillet sandwich or a chicken sandwich or something.
All right.
I don't know That shit's so funny.
Thank you guys for keeping it with us. Share this with 2 people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. All right. So we got
favorite guest, Heathen.
We got 15 minutes left. So we got 2 subjects. Which one y'all want to talk about? The one with the woman that blocked her husband, or the news anchor?
He blocked her husband.
Oh well, there it is.
No, I'm just asking. What's the other one? What's the other one?
Yeah. All right. I got that one queued up anyway, so we'll just go with that one.
All right.
All right. So check it out.
I've been separated from my husband for like a year and 8 months. We don't speak at all. The last time that I talked to him was
Turn it up, Spaces. I can barely hear it.
And it is now January 30th, 2026. 30 days. And it's very reminiscent of the first 30 days of when I left him, because when I first left, I blocked him for like a month because I felt like he deserved it. I felt like he was being so disrespectful and perceiving me so improperly that I just wanted to take myself away from him. So maybe he would see what he's missing, but instead, bitch, this motherfucker went across the country. So whatever, that's another story. Point is, I've been separated now for a year and 8 months. And frankly, I really don't feel like getting a divorce, but I also don't feel like going back because I know what I left. And I really don't think that it would change, you know, because people's character is people's character. And once he showed it, I mean, I tried to deal with it, but it wasn't good for me. So I had to go. But anyway, what do you do? Like, how long can somebody stay separated without speaking? You know, that's the question. That's the question that I have, because don't get me wrong, I miss him and I do love him. But the relationship was so unhealthy, it would be crazy for me to go back. Is it even crazier for me to not get a divorce? Just to be separated this long? I mean, we don't speak. And I just thought maybe, you know, we did have like this kind of connection where if something did happen, like, you know, you need somebody to be in charge of your stuff. But I do have sons, you know, I have 2 sons. I don't know what to do. I really don't. And it's really a tough place to be when you were married, and I was with this man for 15 years, and then now to be separated for over a year and a half. And not have any direction on what I'm doing, because I'm not seeing anybody else. I think about my husband all the time, but the relationship was toxic, and I know I can't go back. What am I going to do? What do I do? How long do you stay separated from somebody? You know, and I don't want to be committing adultery. That's not what I signed up for, honey. I don't know what he's doing, but anybody got any advice for?
Yeah, I had to speed it up because I was tired of her talking. So, so let's see what the comments say. Divorcing doesn't mean you done or you don't love, but the situation leads to separation, meaning if you go back, you will ruin your life forever. Please kneel down and pray, I presume. Separation is not supposed to be a long time. It's temporary for God to work on y'all. If you haven't worked on it, then divorce and repent. One thing about men is once we obtain our freedom from the bonds of marriage, especially if it's toxic, we're not interested in going back. It's obvious you miss him. However, it seems like he's living his best life. I suggest you reach out and have the divorce conversation. If you're separated, what is there? Okay, so, oh shoot, I didn't know you dropped down. My fault, JB.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I just like to say, she should drink some tea. Like, her voice was really irritating. That's probably why that nigga left. You know what I mean? We don't got both sides of the story, so like, you know what I'm saying, we can only hear her side. But you know what I'm saying, I'm curious on what was going on, you know, on his side of the story. You know? That's the only thing I could say. I wouldn't offer any suggestions or anything for a person like that. They married, like married people hash it out. You really should keep your married business offline.
Scony said, spoiler, she made another video saying she left because he was abusive, but she's wanting her abuse back. The abuser left?
That goes back with what Josh was saying. Keep your married business offline. Stay out of married people business and let married people hash that shit out.
And some people
try to
like their
protect
ass
her.
whooped. Some
Right, she
people
must
like
like
their
that.
ass whooped.
No, for
Right?
real. Did you
She
not hear
missed
what she
some
said?
people. Yeah.
She kind of camouflaged it as, who's gonna take care of my stuff? I got sons for that. She really wanted to say, I want somebody to tell me what to do. I want somebody to be in control of me. She didn't want to really say it like that because she didn't want to sound like she's toxic herself.
She looked like the type that they smoke squares, you know, maybe do a little drugs, get drunk, you know what I'm saying? Then he whoop her ass. That's what it looked like, you know what I'm saying? Sound like to me from her throat. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like that. That's the type of relationship that they have from how, you know what I'm saying, from her throat, from what I could hear. It sounds like it's an abusive relationship, but she liked to drink a little bit. She liked to smoke her squares, you know what I mean? Maybe do a little drugs and get beat up. So I ain't got really
Somebody was
nothing else
creeping
to
out
add.
and shit, and they both, you know what I'm saying? So, like, nigga, motherfuckers do shit. You stay out of married people business. That's
Let
what
me
I
see
do.
her wrist, man. Let me see her wrist.
Right, she probably
With the
cut
cereal.
herself.
Let me see her wrist. Good.
Ma, you got anything on it?
For me, anything?
Is he?
No, I don't.
What the heck? Well, I think it's weird. So I was looking for follow-up videos about this, and Sconey said she made another video. I think the reason, obviously we don't have his side of the video, right? His side of the story. I've never known the person that is the abuser to be the one to leave.
Right.
Oh, who, you know this person? New to the stream? I never seen him here.
Yeah, she should drink some tea for sure. Man, her voice. Yeah.
What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Is this the last subject?
I mean, we got one more, but if y'all got to go, then we could just call it.
We can do the one more too.
I was thinking about the one I just had about, because they kept saying about married people business, and that one I sent up there about married people business about kids, and we could do that one. It can correlate with this one. It'll be probably a better conversation than this one, because I don't want to call her that, but this bitch crazy. She tripping. She drink some tea. She need to do a lot of things. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is just a lot of things, huh?
Call a spade a spade. That bitch tripping. That bitch tripping.
Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like,
that bitch tripping. That bitch tripping.
Like Jay every day said, like you said, keep your married business off the thing, man. Should nobody know. Like, your kids shouldn't even know about your married business, for real.
So shouldn't.
That's y'all business. That's married.
That's y'all business. Not like, boy, that shit weird as hell when people be trying to put their kids, make their kids choose.
Yeah, you let your kids and telling your kids shit that's going on in your marriage. Mind your fucking business. I don't care if they 45 years old. You still mind your fucking business.
This
ain't got nothing to do with you. That's your mom and your daddy.
Right.
If you don't like what's going on, get the fuck on and don't come around no more.
You talking about the videos that you said go together?
Yeah, both, because that goes exactly with this, and it goes with exactly what I'm talking about right now.
You said the D voice chick made a video about Anton too. That's good.
Yeah, so Anton made a video about what we just watched, and it got back to her, and then she made a video responding to his response.
Oh my goodness! Damn, Anton! Go focus on some
cat fight.
She was like, tell your chat people, whatever she said, to leave me alone, or how she said, how's my voice? Anton didn't even say anything about her voice in his video.
You chat people.
He called y'all Antonites.
Yeah, y'all Antonites.
Dang. But no, this lady is absolutely crazy.
So why was y'all harassing her, chat people?
I think what'd you say?
I said, why was y'all harassing her, chat people?
I don't know who
messing with that lady.
What was being said.
We go ahead, man, to the next one, man. So
no, go to the next
one. Let's see here. 1 second. God dang, I don't know. Oh, here we go. All right, so thank you guys for kicking with us. Share those with some people. Let them know that your favorite After Church podcast is live. So I got one of the videos queued up that Maul sent to us, and do they need to go in the order that you sent them all?
Guess not. Go ahead and play them shits.
Yeah, it's a response to the first one. I think this is the second one, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go. And it's the second video. This is the second video. I'm sorry. The other one is the first one.
Oh, you want to know? All right. Let me get this. This is 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. All right. Pull up the other one. Let's see. All right.
No, because your mama cheated on me first. What? Yeah, your mama went out on me and she got pregnant by another man. You're not gonna sit here and tell no lies on my mama. I ain't making up no tales here. Okay. If mama ain't had no baby with a I'm looking at I am not your biological father, Jerry. You know, I loved you, but I couldn't love you like you were my own.
Y'all hear that?
It's selfish. Every time I looked in your face, I saw your mother's sins, and that's when that wasn't fair to you. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't love you anyway. Maybe I didn't love you the way you needed, but I loved you the way that I knew how. We may not be blood, but you are my son.
And this is exactly why everybody needs to stay the fuck out of somebody's marriage. It is none of your fucking business, especially if you're the product of that marriage. It's still none of your fucking business. Stay the hell out of people's marriages. Let their problems be their fucking problems. Yeah, I know it's a TV show. This shit happens in real life all the time. People coming in, only knowing half the goddamn story. They so fucking right and so righteous. And I know what you don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't. Mind your fucking business. And a marriage you're not in is none of your fucking business. Stay the fuck out of it.
All right, that's one of them. Let's get this other one.
Yeah, because some people had said something about that one, right? So then he queued up another one and made a response to them because he was trying to they was trying to justify them being in somebody else's marriage and their parents' marriage.
This is in response to my stay out of other people's marriage videos. They say it's not your problem until you got a picture. Your caption disappears. It'll show back up when I repost it, but I can't see it now to read it verbatim. But that's a problem with grown kids. They always think you're grown. Your parents will always be growner. No matter how much wisdom you've accumulated in your life, your parents have more wisdom. Stay in a child's place. Yeah, you're grown, but you're still a child. Stay in their child's place. It's none of your business what happens in your mama and your daddy's marriage. If you're lucky enough to have parents that have been married. It's none of your business. It's none of your fucking business. It's none of your business at all. If they need help, they need to get professional help. Why would I go to my daughter to ask her some problems about what I'm going through in my motherfucking life? That's ridiculous. I would never ask my daughter for some problems unless it's about some young people shit. Okay, my son is 30, so he's a lot older. My daughter's still 14. I would never go to him and ask no fucking relationship advice. What parent would do that? No. Mind your business. To this day, Big Mike, here my mother and her and my stepfather, they be arguing. I shuts the fuck up. No matter how wrong I think my mama is, it's none of my fucking business. I don't get into it. Your parents' marriage or relationships, just in general, is none of your business. Stay the fuck out of it. Anybody else's marriage that's not your marriage is none of your business. Thanks for the comment, though.
Dang said, I'll find you from the late show. Oh, the other night with Maria Reacts. I don't know. Is it Maria Reacts and subscribe to you? Then Duffel Bag Spaces. What's good? What's good? Thank you for subscribing. Glad you're here.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
So, Maul, you sent it to us.
Yeah, I just want to get y'all takes on because it kind of coexists with that when they were saying about staying out of people's marriage, even if they're your parents. So I want to just go around the panel and just get y'all general thoughts on what he said and how he said it.
Yeah, I agree. That ain't when it's a union, right? The only way you even got here is between your parents, right? So whatever grievances they got, you stay the fuck up out of it. You know, they work it out, they hash it out. This ain't their first argument. They probably ain't gonna be their last argument. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is gonna be, they gonna make the decision on it. You just stay the fuck out of it. As long as they don't put you in it, you stay the fuck up out of it. Because one thing I know is that when it comes to married people is gonna have, especially if they have that bond that they've been together for a long time, they gonna have each other's back. No matter you hear them arguing or not, you know what I'm saying? You might hear them calling each other the worst names, but trust me, once they make up, your ass is grass. Stay the fuck about their business. You know, like I just as a product of a marriage and seeing things you know that you see that your parents have gone through some turmoil. I stayed the fuck out of it. You feel me? I didn't question my pops on what he was doing. I didn't question my mom on what she was doing. I know that was my mama, and I know that was my dad. And they problems, I stayed the fuck up out of it.
Yeah, I agree. I am fully on the side of the field where it's just stay out of it. Stay out of it. And it don't matter if it ain't even less than your parents, even if it's your friends' business. Like I purposefully do not ask any of my friends that I know that are married.
Stay out of that big time. Your friends that stay shit. Your peers that stay shit, you definitely stay out of that. Because then a motherfucker gonna think, especially if you taking that side of the woman, motherfucker's gonna think, hey, you trying to fuck my bitch? Because what are you inserting your opinion for when I ask you?
But you muted, Ma.
The expert, you talking to us or somebody else?
I was talking to y'all.
I think he was agreeing this with Spaces.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I purposefully don't ask no questions of like how's everything. I don't ask no questions at all. Marriage or otherwise, I don't ask no questions about nothing. Sometimes somebody like a non-married friend might bring up a subject that happened between the two of them or whatever. I do what I can to say whatever I can to try to hurry up and dead the conversation because I don't want no parts of whatever they got going on. If a situation is, if somebody's talking about their marriage to me, then it's either me trying to dead the conversation as soon as possible or just trying to veer the conversation off into a different conversation, a different subject. I don't want no parts of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of what was going on in the video, the first clip of the first video, I mean, if my man didn't get into the business, then he wouldn't have known that that's not his daddy, right? I mean, but who's that on? That can't be on him because he, you know what I'm saying, because he got into the business. That's on his mama, number one, and then number two, I guess, the stepdaddy. You know what I mean? Like y'all, so y'all came to the agreement that I shouldn't know that nigga you ain't my real father. I feel like they're bypassing that part. Like you came to the agreement with my mother to be like, well, we're not gonna let him know that I'm not the real father. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's great.
But in general, yeah, I think you should stay out of married people's business. However, married people should stop giving other people ammunition, and other people shouldn't be telling other people their business. You know what I mean? Like, keep that shit offline. I mean, I'm talking about like, I ain't talking about like celebrities. I'm talking about like real life people you see on Facebook, and they want to spill all the beans on what they got going on and what their husband is doing, or maybe what their wife is doing. Like, honestly, like, bro, don't nobody give a fuck. A lot of people hope your marriage will fail. Like, people really be hoping, or people really hate in the background. This is why it's like a couple things you don't let people know: how much money you got, and what you're doing in your relationship, and what your marriage. Because people be sitting up there hating. You don't let people know your wins. You know what I'm saying? Your victories. Hell, you don't let people know your losses. How's everything? Good.
Everything is good.
Everything good. Like I said, how I'm doing today, I'm still learning. That's it.
Ma, you wanna
Yeah, but I'm on agreement with all y'all. Like that, that's true. But I get where y'all coming from with the take of they should have probably let them know, or they should have picked the age to where they will let them know, or something like that. But you sitting up here thinking your mama high and almighty when your mama out here giving out box. That's why you keep your fucking. That's why you mind your own business, because people be always so quick to want to jump on their daddy because they think their daddy did something when mama was around here stinking cat for everybody and anybody around here. That's why, like you say, you mind your fucking business. Like that ain't got nothing to do with you. Because at the end of the day, if you try to jump in and try to save somebody or trying to jump in somebody else's marriage, guess what both of them gonna do after when they arguing? Guess what they folks gonna turn on as soon as you jump in their business? They finna beat your motherfucking ass. Like stay like for real. Even kids nowadays, always people are like you say, your mother and your father will always be growner than you, no matter how old you get, no matter what goes on. They will always still be growner than you, have more experience than you because they've been on earth more than you. It's just, it is what it is. But for people to be always, these younger generations always talking about I got to babysit my mother. Well, they should let me know why you got all these families. It's none of your fucking business. Like for real. Like I don't understand that why people always got to be in somebody else's business when it don't pertain to you. Okay. So let's say you do get in the business and we tell you everything going on. What now? How you going to fix it? You still ain't gonna do nothing. You just want to be nosy to know some more information. For what? But I'm with him all the way. I agree with him totally. I agree with all three of y'all totally too. Mind your fucking business. Because I would tell a nigga the quickness. Boy, I done told, some of my in-laws and regular people. But hey, boy, she cool. Stay out our fucking business.
I say,
and I said it with a straight face too, boy. They don't like me. One motherfucker told, my bad, Jay, I'm gonna let you finish. The one motherfucker told my wife, damn, Marcus, my mom, me? No, stay out of our fucking business.
That's it. That's all.
When it come to, so I'm a believer that when it comes to wisdom, it really don't matter like the age, because I think sometimes people equate age to wisdom. And I've learned a lot of things from people that was younger than me. Just because I took more breaths than them really don't mean shit. You see what I mean? Because they've done other things that they got more experience in. And I think sometimes because that is your parent, right? They think, because parents do come off and shit, I'm a parent, so I come off as if I know everything. And I may know a lot. I may know more than you know, but there's some things, you being younger than me, that you know and that you've had experience in. You know what I mean? So it's also, I know what that means, whatever you little kids are saying, right? but with that being said, I think we also gotta like if you do, as a parent, if you do reach out to your kid for advice or something, or maybe not reach out to them for advice. What I'm saying is that just because you're older doesn't necessarily mean that you're more wiser than a person too. Because that's what he said in the video, that second part of the video. And that's something I really don't agree with, because I know a lot of older people that make really terrible decisions and they should know better. And there's no reason that I know better and you don't. And you might be, 10, 20, 30 years my senior.
You muted again, Mom.
No, I was just telling Jay every day I can smoke a bag of that. I understand exactly where you're coming from. I can smoke a bag of that.
Appreciate it, man. Don't smoke crack, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I said a bag of that. I didn't say crack. I said a bag of that with you.
I ain't saying you saying smoke crack. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is that, like crack. I always like to use crack as an analogy, right? Because I feel like people older than us was falling for the crack thing. Like they fell for it, right? They smoked that shit. They watched other people smoke it and said, I want some of that. I want 2 bags of what they having.
That's
right?
wild. That's wild.
Right. They was.
I ain't gonna pay my mortgage.
Right. I'm not going, because I won't smoke that. And for me, looking at how other people reacting and the destruction of people's families and the destruction of themselves, that's a road that I didn't have to go down. You know what I'm saying? It's called learning from other people, learning through other people's mistakes. So I feel like, again, you can learn through other people's mistakes, but just because you're older than a person doesn't necessarily mean that you're wiser than, because sometimes people continuously make the same mistakes. They go down the same and make the same pitfalls, you know? So
facts. All right, you guys got anything else before we close it out?
No, I'm
nah,
good.
man, who y'all Super Bowl picks, man? Who y'all got, man?
I think I really would like for Seattle to win, but I think it's gonna be the Patriots though. I just want to see Sam Darnold probably get one though, because he's been a journeyman. I don't know if people know, football, but he's been a journeyman quarterback. They wrote him off a couple times, and now he's in the Super Bowl. So I would just love to see him, go ahead and get his thing, get him a Super Bowl. Seattle.
I don't have one. I am just there to kick it with the guys.
There you go. I ain't gonna tell y'all who I'm gonna pick because
come on now, bro.
Because I got bread on the line. However, I will let you know. I'll give you a hint. God bless America.
DXPH, who you got? Is that nigga still there?
Nah, he probably gone, man. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, let's keep it moving then. Shit, let's go.
All right, man. I mentioned this before. Somebody said, well, we haven't what do you say?
You say no,
go ahead.
We haven't recommended a book in a while, and I'm going to recommend one that I did mention before, but I'm going back over it again. It's Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. And for the message today, man, just be safe. Enjoy this time for the Super Bowl. Kick it with your friends, and again, be safe. All right. This has been another edition of your favorite after church podcast. The Dang said, I'm there for wings, pizza, and chips, but I'll have to change channel for the halftime show. Facts. Like if I could, I would turn off the TV during the halftime show. Straight up. Because I'm against what's his name?
Mexicans.
What's his name? I forget.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
He American though.
He Puerto Rican, yeah, American, yeah.
But they're still American though.
Yeah.
It's not in English.
The Super Bowl not gonna be in English?
He doesn't make English music.
Okay, I just asked questions. I just asked. I don't get no kickback. I don't get no fuck out either way. I just want to see your opinion on it. That's all.
Yeah, if his music was in Spanish, then I would have no problem. I'm sorry, if his music was in English, I wouldn't have a single problem with it. But it's all
They're gonna have the subtitles on, so it should be decent.
So he ain't got no music in English?
As far
as
I never listened to
90% of his shit is in Spanish. 95% of his shit.
Okay.
This has been another edition of your favorite after church podcast, the KNoWKi podcast. Wear your crown, build your legacy, kings. I'm your man, Spaces.
I'm Jay every day.
DXPH?
Oh, 4 letters. Address me by 4 letters. DHPH, my boy.
Hey, man, I go by your boy Mal, man. Love, peace, and hat grease. Meeting the John.
Peace, guys.